Good morning, boys, and welcome to Thursday, May 27th. And today is a packed day. I have so much information for you because today, the title of our day is A Bug's Life, but we're really going to be talking about caterpillars. Caterpillars, like the very hungry caterpillar, that change into something beautiful in the end. And then I have a caterpillar's wish. I happen to like caterpillars without them changing into beautiful butterflies, but I think they're both pretty cool. We also have 6 little legs, that worksheet. We have an A to O practice sheet. I handed you Color Me. It's the butterfly life cycle. Life cycle of a butterfly. We have a fun little coloring page. That's our caterpillar. And there's a piece of, I might have already glued yours on, but here's your base and here's your caterpillar. And then we have a cutout page, fly butterfly. So we're cutting out these 4 squares and then we are putting them in order as we tell the story that we're reading on the bottom. So like I said, a lot of work today, but a lot of fun things to do. So I think we should start our day in prayer. Let's fold our hands and bow our heads. Dear God, thank you for my mommy, and I just want to say how much I love her on this Mother's Day. Amen. All right, welcome, welcome everyone. Now we're here, we'll have some fun. First we'll stretch, touch our toes, clap our hands, and then who knows? Welcome, welcome everyone. Now we're here, we'll have some fun. All right, great job. Let's jump into our day. The first thing I'm going to do is read you A Caterpillar's Wish. Since we have 2 books that I chose today, I thought I would start off with one of them. Okay, A Caterpillar's Wish. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, these allergies. Okay, I love this book because look at the really cool illustration, the really cool pictures that they have. All right, so we see that we have our friend the caterpillar, we have a ladybug, and we have a bumblebee. So let's see what's going on with our friends. Caterpillar and bee and ladybug live in a beautiful garden. When bee and ladybug fly away, caterpillar stays behind. You can see caterpillars right there. And when his friends fly away, he stays behind. I wish I could fly too, she says. But bee and ladybug always come back. They always come back to play with their friend. One day when bee and ladybug came home, caterpillar was gone. Do you know where she is, Snail? Said the bee. So this little bumblebee is asking our friend Snail, where is our friend Caterpillar? Yes, I know. Caterpillar is in a cocoon, said Snail. She is sleeping and she is dreaming. So this is a cocoon. She's sleeping and she's dreaming. Bee and ladybug visited the cocoon every day until crack goes the cocoon. Who is that peeping out? It's me at last, said Caterpillar. But now my name is Butterfly. So our friend, the caterpillar, went into her cocoon and she rested. And when she came out, she was a beautiful butterfly. And she said, and I can fly. So when her friends fly away, her friend bee and ladybug fly away, she can join them. So I have something fun to show you. Here's my friend Caterpillar. Caterpillar has really cool eyes and a lot of little feet. Look at all these little feet on both sides. But then she goes into her cocoon or her little sleep. So she hangs like this and she's wrapped herself in silk and other materials that she's made, and she's going to sleep. And then one day you hear it's like a crack sound. And our friend, the butterfly, comes out. You can see where Caterpillar was because she still has her big, beautiful eyes. But now she is a butterfly. Flutter, flutter, butterfly, floating in the summer sky, floating by for all to see, floating by so merrily. Flutter, flutter, butterfly, floating in the summer sky. Isn't that fun? You know, in school, not this year, sad to say, but in past years, for your brothers, for Sean and for Josh, we've had caterpillars, and we've kept them and we've watched them change into beautiful butterflies. So hopefully that you'll get to see that. All right, I'm going to put my friend the butterfly aside here. And then let's jump into fly butterfly. All right, so we're going to take this side of our worksheet and we're just going to cut it all the way down. Okay, so we have this left and we have these 4 boxes, and you can cut the top off. And then you see the dot to dots, or the dashes, and then we're going to cut them. We're going to have 4 squares when we're done. And we're going to take those 4 squares and we're going to look at them while I read the story on the bottom. All right, I'm going to read this story to you. The directions on the top say cut and glue to tell the story. Cut and glue to tell the story. And when we start to glue, just remember these numbers because they're going to be important. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What happens first? What happens second, third, and fourth? All right, so let's put our listening ears on and listen to our story. I see some little eggs on a leaf. A caterpillar hatches out. One day, the caterpillar makes a chrysalis. A caterpillar comes out. Soon, the butterfly flies away. All right, so let's look at our pictures. And it's the first sentence of our story says, I see some little eggs on a leaf. I see some little eggs on a leaf. So I think that this is going to be, with the clues we've read, this is going to be our number 1. So we're going to take our glue sticks out and we're going to put just enough glue on to keep that on our paper, and we're going to put that on number 1. So we're going to find number 1 and we're going to glue that on number 1 because that's the first part of our story. The second part of the story says, a caterpillar hatches out. So we have a picture of a caterpillar, we have a picture of a cocoon or a chrysalis, and then we have a picture of the butterfly. So I think our next number 2 is a caterpillar hatches out. So we need the picture of our caterpillar. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put a little bit of glue on, and then we're going to find our number 2. Because what happens next? First we have the little eggs, then we have the caterpillar. Then we go down and it says, one day the caterpillar makes a chrysalis. All right? So that's going to be number 3. So find our number 3 and put that in there. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and 3. Excuse me. And last it says, a butterfly comes out. Soon the butterfly flies away. So you can see the butterfly's wings are spread and she is ready to take off. So that's going to be number 4 in our story. And of course, I'm going to ask you to put your name on the top. Okay, and that's what we have. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it matches up with our story. So when our pictures are in order, we can retell our story. We can say, once there was a leaf and we saw some tiny eggs on it, and those eggs hatched into a caterpillar. Do you see? You can retell the story if we put the pictures in the right order. All right, awesome job. Okay, we can put that aside. Okay, so let's talk about the butterfly life cycle. Okay, the butterfly life cycle. All right, so let's start here because it's much like the story that we just told. We see a leaf and we see tiny eggs on the leaf. Okay, those eggs hatch and we have little caterpillars. Okay, then the caterpillar goes into the cocoon or the chrysalis. Okay, she wraps herself in this, it's kind of like a blanket, a silk blanket. And she does that to rest and get ready for her transformation into a beautiful butterfly. So we start with the egg, it hatches, becomes a caterpillar. Caterpillar snuggles up in her blanket, and when she wakes up and comes out of her blanket, she is a beautiful butterfly. Okay, and this is just a page that you can color. It's just telling you how caterpillars become butterflies. All right, let's move on to, there's actually 2 papers here. I don't know whether I gave you both. I think I did though. A to E, and one is your capital letters and one is your lowercase letters. So Amanda, if you could just help them out with both. I think if we start with A and we just say our alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. So we're going A to O. And we have capital and we have lowercase, uppercase and lowercase. The real reason I picked this one is because of what this is going to be when we're done. So let's do our lowercase. Let's start with our lowercase. I think I'm gonna use pink. I'm gonna put my name on the top. If I did the uppercase on the back, you can go ahead and practice that too. But let's start with the A. And the A is on our friend. Whatever friend this is gonna be, our A is right here. And we're gonna go A and down to B, okay? So up to B, I'm sorry. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. And you can see why I picked this for today, because this is a beautiful butterfly. But in our beautiful butterfly, we can still see a little bit of our caterpillar in there. Okay, it's just the caterpillar has beautiful wings now to fly. So that's our A to O. And if you want, you can go ahead and turn it over if I copied the mouse for you, and you can do your uppercase. But this is really what I was concentrating on. And if you want to color this in when you're done, if you want to start coloring your caterpillar turned into a butterfly, So I'm going to do the center here. I'm just going to quickly do green. And like I say, I'm doing it quick. I know you guys, you will do a much better job than I will because you take your time and I'm just doing it quickly. Okay, so there is our caterpillar, and their caterpillar's turning into a beautiful butterfly. So we have connected the A to O for the beautiful wings. All right, awesome job. Let's move on to our caterpillar. Now I'm just going to cut mine out very quickly. Like I said, I think I've cut yours out and put it on your construction paper, but I'm pretty sure I did that, but I didn't do mine yet. So I'm going to cut along my dotted lines, or dashed lines. They're dashes. I'm going to cut that out. Okay, and then I'm going to have my caterpillar. I'm going to take my glue stick. I'm going to glue my caterpillar on. And then you can go ahead and you can paint it or you can color it. You can use crayons or markers, whatever you'd like. When I've done these in the past with my classes, I've liked to look at the picture of the big hungry caterpillar and maybe try to copy the red face with the green and yellow eyes, the black nose, and then different shades of green. So you can certainly do that with this caterpillar, or you could make it your own creation, whatever you would like to do. So I'm going to put that to the side when it's time to do your coloring, and you can finish it then. And now I want to read about this big, hungry caterpillar. Okay. I have to take all my pieces off because I'm going to tell the story with these props, which is so much fun. Just got to bear with me because I have to take them all off the felt. Okay, I'll just put my felt right here so you guys can see it, okay? The Very Hungry Caterpillar. This is by our friend Eric Carle. In the light of the moon, on a little egg lay on a leaf. So if you look at our little egg on our leaf, I'm going to put him right up here. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. There he is. A little egg. On Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop, out of the egg came a very tiny but very hungry caterpillar. Here's the sun comes up and he's popping out of his egg. And he started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries. 1, 2, 3, 4 strawberries. But he was still hungry. So on Friday, he ate through 5 oranges. I'm gonna put my oranges here. Start up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 oranges. Oh my goodness. But he was still hungry. So on Saturday, he ate through a piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, a slice of Swiss cheese, a slice of salami, a lollipop, a piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and a slice of watermelon. Whew, I'm gonna put that right here. Putting it near my tummy. The next day, it was Sunday again. And the caterpillar ate 1 nice leaf. And then he felt a little better after all that food. And here he was. 1 very big stuffed caterpillar. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, but he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was big and fat. He built a house called a cocoon all the way around him, and he stayed inside for 2 weeks. And he slept, and he slept. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, and he pushed his way out. I'm going to put my cocoon over here. He nibbled his way out of the cocoon, pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. It was a beautiful butterfly. Let me see if I can get up close with our beautiful butterfly. Look at all those pretty colors. The end. Bring this up closer so you can see all of the things. Let me fix his leaf. His leaf's hanging down. We'll put it up like that. They're all the things that our tiny little caterpillar ate to become our big caterpillar, to become our beautiful butterfly. The end. Okay. I'm going to put this back in my bag here. One of my favorite stories. I say that a lot, though. I have a lot of favorite stories. All right, so the last thing that we're going to do today is our 6 little legs. Do you know that all insects have 6 legs? Draw 6 legs on each insect so they look like their friend. All right, so we're going to start with an ant, then a ladybug, then a bumblebee. And if you count the legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our friends over here don't have any legs, and we are going to match them with their friend on the other side. Now, the way that this looks to be equal, so we don't have wobbling insects, we're going to do 6 total, but we're going to do 3 on each side. So when we start with our ant, see we have 3 over here. We're going to start with 3 on this side, and then we're going to put 3 more on the other side so that they're nice and even and they're not wobbling. Same with our ladybug. We're going to count 1, 2, 3 on one side and finish it up with 1, 2, 3 on the other side. And same with our bee. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, and they don't have to look exactly alike, but we just want to make sure that the numbers of legs are the same on each. And of course, we're going to put our name on the top so we get our credit for that. And then when it's time to go ahead and go back and do some coloring, you can go back and color in those ladybugs. Now remember, I'm using red for our ladybugs, but remember we learned that ladybugs can be orange, they can be yellow, they can be green, all different colors. I'm gonna go back with our bumblebee and give our bumblebee, put some yellow in there. With our bees, remember we looked at the pictures of bees and their outside skin or fur. It kind of looks fluffy, doesn't it? Okay, so you can go back and you can color them in if you like. You can even color Clifford if you want. All right, boys. Whew. That was a long lesson and a lot of information, but I hope you had some fun. And if you like the stories that I read, The Hungry Caterpillar or A Caterpillar's Wish, just ask Amanda to rewind and you can listen to them again. All right, super work. I'll meet you back here for Friday, the last Friday in May. Can you believe it? I'll see you soon, boys. Bye-bye.